Hello, hello. Today I thought it would be fun to do a really fast art journal spread. So I'm just going to get started by tossing down some washi tape in the center. I like to do this with almost all of my pages, especially in this Delusions journal, because I don't want stuff leaking into pages that I've finished. So I'm going to set that there. And then come in with a brush and throw down some gesso. I'm just using, this is PanArt Media, just a white gesso. Alright, back again. It is dry enough to go on. So I took a little bottle and I mixed in some of the golden high flow in teal with a little bit of water, just to water it down just that much more. And it's just going to spray it on the page, make a real mess. And my sprayer is being a little crazy, but that's alright. Okay. Now, just have a little sea salt grinder. Get some salt on the page. Okay, now we just have to let this dry completely, and then we can scrape the salt off and we can keep going. I'm gonna grab some stencils and just make some marks here. I have some PanArt Media Mister. This one is in carbon black. I like using a lot of different types of mists, but what has really drawn me to this one in particular is that it dries permanently. So unlike the dilution sprays, this one won't react to things that you put on top of it, which is pretty nice. Okay, and I am not specific. I like to have it look kind of messy and not very clear. If you're not that way, then do it the way in which you like to do it. Now for the honeycomb stencil, I'm going to use a Heidi Swap Color Shine spray, and this one is just called Teal. Okay, I've got it dry enough to go on. I have a little foam brayer, and I'm going to come in with some of that golden high flow and teal again. And a little imperfectly brayer it on. Even toss some directly on the page. A golden high flow and iridescent copper fine. I'm going to shake it up, pour it on my palette, and then go in with a toothbrush. Pick up some of that paint with my brush. And kind of flick it on the page. I'm not really getting the dramatic look that I'm going for, so I'm going to switch over and use some titanium white instead. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, I'm really liking how this is looking. I'm liking the drips. I can see some of my salt resist. I can see a little bit of that honeycomb stencil right in here. I can see a little bit of my red washi tape here. And I like that. I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to move on. I have a stencil, and this one is a Andy Skinner stencil. I think it was called Serendipity. And I'm going to use this portion of the stencil. I'm going to grab some tape to secure it in place so it's not moving around. Okay, and you can use paint on a makeup sponge, you can use a spray. I'm going to be using a metallic luster. I just discovered this stuff and it is great for stencils. It's kind of waxy, so I just go in with my hand. And it goes a lot faster than you would think it would. This stuff is just great. I don't really know how to describe the consistency. It's waxy, but yet it's soft. And I'm really liking it, the stenciling kind of in place of texture paste, because it dries a lot faster than texture paste seems to dry. Alright, yeah, doesn't take very long. Pull up my tape. And there we go. Now I need to let this dry, which again, it won't take very long, and then I can keep going. But I think I'm almost done with this page. Now, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but the metallic luster provides a texture, just like a texture paste. All of my letters are raised, and it's just kind of fun to work with. So, now that it's dried, I've decided I did want some more drips to go, just because I like drips. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to spray directly on the page, but I'm instead going to spray on my plate. I've got just some Delusion spray in crushed grape. And some Perfect Pearls mist in Perfect Pearl. I'm going to take a brush, grab some of it, tilt my art journal up just a bit, and let it drip down. It needs some white. And I have a DecoArt Media Shimmer Mister in white. I'm just going to spray it. And then I also have a Molotow marker that I filled with the golden high flow titanium white. And I'm going to go around some of these letters just to bring them out a little bit. I changed my mind on that. I don't want the white around that dream. I actually want it around the create art, and I'm not going to use that marker. I want the line to be thinner. So I'm just going to come in with a jelly roll pen. And go all around each one. I can call the page done. It's pretty simple in that I didn't use a lot of supplies, and I also made sure to use colors that I wouldn't normally put together. Like I don't normally take a teal and a purple and pair it up with copper, but I thought it would be fun to try it. So I hope that you have enjoyed the page, and I cannot wait to see what you create. Until next time.